Think these cows have ever had 3 guys filming them before?
I think they've seen a lot. You can see it in their eyes.
This is old Bella.
You're a fan of cows, aren't you, Adam?
I love cows. They're so awesome.
You always pull over to converse with them.
I like to say hi to the cows.
Jeez, they're very, very curious about what we're doing.
Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024. I have returned to a place that I haven't been in probably a decade. First time I was here, I've been here twice. Second time was probably, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years ago. Before that, 12, 13 years ago perhaps. Losing track of time. Also Scott on Tape is here.
Hey, mister.
All the way from all the way from Canada. And Jacob the Carpetbagger.
Hey, you all.
I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm inviting
We are
you
at a very cool location.
to join me. Oh yeah, we're at the My Girl tree,
Right.
which years ago, I think I might have been the first one to ever find this.
You were the first to find it. Why'd I yell that? But it's very important
Yeah.
for me to get that out.
Yeah.
Because I got a story about
Jacob,
that.
you ever been here?
Never been here, and actually, I've
Here it is.
never seen My Girl.
But you know the story, you know the backstory
I
of
know
it. The
there's
bees, the glasses. He's very disappointed, Jacob, that you have not seen it's your homework assignment. Well, you are about to see one of the coolest filming locations that still exists that's not real.
That's not real.
It's not real. It's not a real tree.
Oh,
We need a
okay.
cow wrangler on set. This is ridiculous. Very loud.
All right, let me finish the intro. Also, we talked to the homeowner who was here
Yeah.
when they filmed it. Now, he also said that Dan Aykroyd was here and Jamie Lee Curtis was here.
They may have driven out for the day because they're not in any of the
They weren't
scenes.
in the scene.
Oh, they're not in the movie?
I'm just going to
No, they're
pretend.
in the movie.
Oh,
They're in the movie.
They're in the movie, but they weren't in this scene.
He
Oh,
said
there he
Dan-
is right
said
there.
Dan Aykroyd is here.
Dave,
What is he doing?
he's dropping fruit on for the cows.
Oh, for the
He's-
cows.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend that I'm standing in the same spot.
Dropping
of
fruit.
of an early 90s Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
All right, I'm inviting you to join me, Jacob the Carpetbagger, and Scott on Tap.
Thanks, Alan.
Shall you?
Oh, look at me here. Hello.
Okay, so he said to close the gate behind us when we go down there. So the tree is right down here. Still there. It's made out of concrete, metal, and how many feet down on the ground do they put the
It was
concrete?
5 tons of concrete, and it was covered in aluminum, metal, and then 15,000 synthetic willow leaves put on. Hey!
Okay, so we just go through here?
Oh no, this way.
Oh. This is how horror films start. Are you sure this is the gate he wanted us to go through?
Yep.
There you go.
There it is.
You've been to a few farms before?
I've seen a lot, Jacob.
We're going in the cow field.
Cranes. Are those cranes?
There's some sort of a bird, some sort of a fowl. Now, when I first came out here, the dock was still here. Now, this is also where Thomas J. and Veda shared a kiss. And they were very, very tiny because when you look at them standing next to the tree, they didn't even go up to where the fork in the tree was. Because they were very young.
And around the bottom of the trees now, it's a lot more swampy. So you gotta be careful. You can't go really right up to it. The dock is now up there.
Oh, the pieces of the wood are over there?
The rest of the dock's up there. There's a little bit. See? That's it.
That's
There
what's
used to be
left
more.
of the dock.
They've really cleaned it up. But all the bee stings was shot in there. The bee sting scene shot right in there.
Man.
Look at it. Look, even a big giant piece is falling off now.
This is the angle right here. Right there. That is crazy. The dock was right there.
It's on this side.
It was on this side?
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
I thought it was right down the middle. Oh, you're right. It was over on this side.
To the right. And they run off, jump into the lake.
Look at this. This is wild. So yeah, it's made out of metal.
Oh, it's a real tree. But they covered, sorry, you're right. It is a real tree. This is real.
That's the real part.
Okay, the bar.
All of this.
Just so they could climb on it. But this is not real bark. That's concrete right there. That's concrete.
Okay, start my...
Look at this. It's got the nails in it still right there. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh no.
It's a little screen used prop.
What?
I saw the cow going that way. I thought we left something open. Oh, Adam, the cows are free. They're coming.
This is so wild. This is still here. Now, when I did my video, I was very secretive about where this was. In fact, I didn't even show anything around the perimeter way over there. I didn't zoom in on the houses over here. I didn't show this. And I certainly would not have shown this because it would be too easy to figure out. And I wanted the people who were nice enough to let me down here. I didn't want to have everyone showing up to see their stuff. But since then, there's been about 87 people who've been out here.
Yeah, quite a few people.
So there's no real reason to keep it a secret anymore.
Are there some other videos out there that also show the tree?
Everybody,
a lot of them.
A lot of people have come out here. All right, now, you like to cut me off. You will cut me off in another story later.
Okay.
We'll let this one go. It'll be
All right.
30 seconds or less. But before I started YouTube, I was always doing filming locations, always going to weird places like you. But I was doing filming locations since the 90s. In 2016, I went to a certain website, Adam the Woo, and it connected me to a video about the Migo tree. I discovered that YouTube had channels, because I thought, as I said, I thought music videos in The Office. That's all that was on, clips of The Office. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh my God, it's all your videos, people had channels.
And that was it. So it kind of all started here.
Yeah, this is how I discovered I could do a YouTube channel. Not, you know.
And you did your own recon work and figured out where the tree was.
To find it, and the same as you squeezing in, I just saw this tree on Google satellite or whatever satellite was, and I was like, it's gotta be it.
There's 6,000 lakes in Central Florida, so satellite view, it took a while.
And now the coordinates and the address, it's all.
Well, now, yeah, everyone else been here and shown how to get here, so.
But they have guard alligators, so you gotta be careful. No.
If you come out here, definitely ask permission to the homeowner.
Yeah.
Don't come down here because this is on private property. It's pretty solid. I don't know if a hurricane would even tear that down because it's so solid.
Well, like I said, 5 tons of concrete is keeping that there.
5 tons?
5 tons. Underground? I mean, but look at this big piece.
Watch out for the cow patties.
The crabby patties. Whoops, I don't want to break it. But this is real tree here.
That's the real tree, okay.
It's real, and the metal is all on.
So they must have just put this here for like structural support.
Yeah, and
that way they could like climb on the tree.
Yeah, parts of this are falling onto the ground.
Oh yeah, look at that rusted nail.
Yeah.
You get like tetanus there.
Rusty nail.
Yeah.
Grandy grain.
This is one of the coolest spots though.
Yeah.
I was so excited when I figured it out. So just to elaborate on my story, so when I originally found it, I had to go down like a dirt road way over there, and I walked out into the clearing, peeked out, and realized, oh crap, the tree's still here. Then I went up onto the property, knocked on the door, asked the homeowner, and they were very kind, said, oh yeah, that kid from Home Alone filmed a movie down there. I mean, that's my interpretation of what they sound like. They probably really don't talk like that, but some people are nice when you show up to their house.
Most people.
And some aren't that live in Boone, Colorado.
Why? What happened in Boone, Colorado, Adam? What? Somewhere you've never been.
I've never been here.
A movie you've never seen.
A movie I've never seen.
One of the coolest filming locations I've ever been to. And then we're gonna go to a whole bunch of weird.
Have you ever seen Home Alone, Jacob?
Weird places.
I've seen Home Alone. Yeah, I've seen Home Alone.
Have you ever seen The Good Son?
Oh, I love The Good Son.
Okay, you gotta see this movie then.
This is My Girl, right?
Yes.
Where's his glasses? He can't see without his glasses.
So I've
You'll cry.
That was a good impression there.
Thank you.
Were you doing Veda?
It is a.
I'm doing Rich Little doing Veda.
All right, I want to show the photo here. So this is the same branch and the same little knot on the end of the branch where they're both doing the Pledge of Allegiance. That thing's got kind of awkward. So you see the dock was just over to the other side. But there it is. You could see like Anna's head there was right about just a little bit above where the knot on that tree was.
A fake tree.
Which would have been right there.
You have a real tree that's like
take a look at that.
And it is very, very dead. Bark.
Yeah, you can see that right there.
You see a picture on Adam's phone right now, but this tree was brought in from like 100 miles away, 200 miles away. So they went to a lot of trouble because they wanted the perfect lake, the perfect tree, and they had to. There was a lot of, and then 15,000 leaves put off.
Really? By hand.
Would still be standing.
Just because it's anchored to like a crazy amount of concrete.
Yeah, I can't even move it.
You could probably climb in this tree and it wouldn't go anywhere. Oh, that thing is solid.
Imagine if you like.
I know, I don't want to push on it too hard, but that thing is solid.
Imagine if you got up there.
How deep down do you think it goes?
I would.
It's just the lakes that scare me because of the alligators. I think they're watching at all times.
They don't have alligators.
I mean, look at this. So I'm pushing on this. This is turning, but that's not budging. I don't want to push it too far. What if we're the ones that knock this thing over in the lake?
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
For business.
All right, so this is Jacob. Hey, Carpetbagger. You know what the channel is. And of course,
I'm gonna do something I've always wanted to do.
Spielberg himself. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's gonna climb the tree. That's Adam the Woo from the Daily Woo. Climbing the My Girl tree. This tree.
Climbing the tree.
We'll get to that.
Did they climb the tree in the movie?
Yeah.
All right, this is a bucket list moment for me right now.
Where are your glasses? You can't see without your glasses.
You guys get over here so you're in the frame.
Yeah.
So we got the video going there.
Look at that.
This is good. It might be silhouetted out, but maybe we'll utilize it. I feel like Thomas J up here. Watch out for the bees.
Ah! What was that? Part of the tree.
Is that a bee?
Ah.
That just made my day. I just
awesome.
climbed the tree.
Got some cows in the background watching. So Adam's here. You've seen it on my channel many times.
You gonna climb the tree?
I'll climb the tree.
Get up there, do it.
Well. All right, so this is the My Girl tree. This is from the movie. It's a fake tree. I've been here many times. I love this location. I'm taking Adam and Jacob around to
I just climbed the tree.
Florida that they've maybe never been to. I've never been to, and we've got a day.
It's been a
ahead of us.
decade since I've been here.
And it's been about a year since I've been here, probably less. I think I was here not too long
It's
ago.
like you're part of your regular Florida rotation.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I love it.
You look good up there.
I feel good. It's where I belong. Those cows seem like they're yelling at us a bit every now and again.
Maybe they're like, don't climb the tree. That thing is solid though, right?
Yep. Nope.
Don't shake it too much. I probably shouldn't get more than one of us in the tree at one time. I was gonna say we could all
like
all
monkey,
three of us?
monkey into the tree.
yeah, all three of us in there.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be good. That's a good that's a good one. I'm gonna take a photo of you right there. Hold on.
Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge you $8 for it afterwards.
$8.
If you want it printed, it's 16.
Throw it up on the gram.
Got it. Hold on. Let me do this.
I'm thinking.
It's gonna be a good one. That's a really good one.
I'm a natural model.
Make sure you give me credit with this. Like, do one of those little things where you put the camera and then my name.
We'll see.
Well, everyone else has climbed
You're
the
the
tree.
last one, Jake.
Come on.
I definitely don't want to be left out. We considered all climbing the tree at the same time.
Probably not
I think
last.
the judgment was that one at a time is probably a better way to handle it. Just giving tree weight capacity.
The thing starts buckling. It all tips over that way. A gator just eats us alive.
Destroy a piece of movie history. So yeah, let's
get
go fit the
Jacob
tree.
up there. Get those
Here.
Crocs near the gators.
You don't want to touch the Spanish moss. It's full of little red bugs.
There's rusted nails in there too, so be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, be careful.
And cyanide. Be very careful.
I think
Ooh,
I could
that's
get
good.
out onto the end of this.
Oh,
That's great.
what?
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
I wouldn't climb out on the ledge.
All right. Woohoo!
All right, Scott.
Not the bees.
That's it. That's
Scott,
it,
you get over there, Scott. I might use this as a thumbnail. I may or may not use this as a thumbnail. Kind of right about more that way, Scott. There you go. Perfect.
Run DMC stance.
There we go.
Jacob, we're getting you like this.
Nailed it. Should I do this where I'm like presenting something, or should I just do like a thumbs up, or just kind of like a what the heck's going on?
All quizzical looks.
Quizzical?
That's good enough, guys.
Okay.
We did it.
There you are.
Oh, you were still filming?
That's one of the
It's weird that you're like holding a G7X.
I know.
What were you looking for on the ground right there?
Cow poop. Looking to
Spanish
avoid
moss
it.
actually isn't from Spain.
You're not supposed to get your face that close to it.
They call it Spanish moss because the natives said that it looked like Spanish men's beards.
Really?
Yeah, that's why they call it Spanish moss.
You should take that off and rub it all over your arms.
And an interesting,
Add it to your facial hair that you already
interesting
have.
fact: when they first made the Model T, when Henry Ford made the Model T, they stuffed the seats with Spanish moss. They had to. It was the first recall ever done. They had to recall the seats because they were full of bugs.
For real?
Yep.
Can you please start doing tours and teaching lessons only from this spot from the tree? You're very authoritative up there, man.
I was listening to it. Really? Wow. Tell us more.
You need help getting down?
No, I'm good.
How much does the average truck cost?
I don't know. I don't know things like that.
Class dismissed.
I don't know how much a candy bar costs, how much a car costs.
$1.79.
Oh
Nice job.
All right. Good. Now, I know some people watching probably are thinking, whoop-de-doo, why is this such a big deal? But just remembering back to how difficult this was to find, if you fast forward a decade later and told me, oh, I'm just going to be out here casually when everyone in the world already knows where this is, I wish I could go back and forward
That's why I
and
think
get that info now, because this was a challenge.
That's
Right?
why I think it's a big deal for you specifically, because
Yeah.
it's back when things weren't everywhere online.
No.
It was hard to find things.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's a lot easier
It's
to find
easier.
anything almost.
Yeah.
But this was a needle in a haystack.
It was.
A fake tree in a lake stack.
Do we want to say what city it's in?
Claremont, Florida.
Yes. The rest is up to them. Simple though, just search it in a search bar.
And the city's not Claremont, Florida. The city's Claremont. We're in Florida.
Don't
Look
just
at
show
the
up
lakes.
and don't just show up and be rude. This is someone's.
No, they're very nice. Yeah, you gotta wait till you see them. He was driving by on his tractor. Scott went and talked to him. He remembered him from last time, because Scott's here about every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And
If I'm in Florida, it's the first. As soon as I get across the border, I'm right here.
well, Scott, you're saying the bee scene happened right over here?
Yeah, right on the other side of the fence.
Now, I could never figure out where the bee scene was. I always assumed it was over there. But I don't know.
Well, there's a channel by the name of Golden Ticket to History. His name's Sean, and he came out here and matched it up.
Okay, excellent.
So Sean is a great
Golden
guy.
Ticket
Shout out
History.
Sean. But you can't really get over because of the fence. But he said
It was right in
he
here.
was in
Are you
here.
still here? Can we poke it?
It was all here. So what's left of the dock? I guess it's gone now, because it was all.
It was right here, right?
Yep. A year ago, it was all here.
There's no remnants of the dock left.
Not at all. Nothing.
Yeah, I've only been out here twice, so I don't know.
I bet you
6, 7, 8 years ago,
that might be part of the dock.
it was all layered right here.
There's some Spanish moss for you.
The dock is gone. Yep, it still exists. The My Girl tree. I think the first time I was out here too, I don't think those houses were out there. I think those houses might be new. In fact, I think when you see the movie, you see that clearing, and there aren't any houses over there.
Probably. I mean, this area is completely different even from 10 years ago. There's a what do you call it, roundabout and everything. This is an old highway.
The only way I originally found it on satellite view is I looked up every lake in Central Florida, and finally, after like weeks, months, satellite viewing, I looked for a tree line over here, well, a tree line here, and a tree line here, and I looked for that little gap in the clearing without houses, and that was the only clue I had to go off of.
Well, there's also, if you online, you can, when I think I discovered it, I finally found something that identified it as Mirror Lake, but there's about 100 Mirror Lakes in Florida.
This one's next to Black's Lake. Black's Lake and Mirror Lake are side by side. That's how you know which one this one is. I don't mind saying it now because anyone else can just search it.
Not a lot of people are coming out just to see a tree.
I mean, they might.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on to some other spots.
It opens on that side. There's the hinges over here.
Okay. Push it forward.
It's gotta open on that, so maybe it's just stuck there. It is. I was thinking, man, this is gonna get pull into like a horror movie scenario out here.
Oh, look at you. Good. Ah. No.
It's Veda and Thomas J.
There they go.
So I'm gonna name those cows.
Look at that. They got nice seats for them there in the middle.
Next time I see Dan Aykroyd, I'm not gonna talk about Ghostbusters. I'm gonna talk about My Girl.
For sure.
And he'll go, that's nice, and keep moving.
My stepmother's an alien.
If you meet Dan Aykroyd, talk about aliens. That's what that'll actually get his attention.
Aliens?
Oh, Dan Aykroyd's like really big into like UFOs.
Oh, I thought you meant the Sigourney Weaver sequel classic.
No, I don't know if he cares about
Do you think Aliens is better than Alien? Is the sequel better than the original?
I think they're both good.
Yeah.
I think I prefer. They're two different kinds of movies. I think I prefer the first one,
Okay.
but they're both really good.
The first one is a straight up horror film.
they're different.
What about you, Scott?
Which is the one with Chewbacca?
All right, carrying on. Scott brought us over to another spot. When I first saw this, it kind of reminds me of the Children of the Corn House.
Oh my god.
It's located in Claremont. There's no corn stalks around. So this is a ghost stories here. It's called the Hardin House. And there's an unsolved mystery from 1975 that took place here.
Yeah, right in this driveway, right there.
Over in that driveway?
Yep.
So I would have been 1 year old when the unsolved Hardin mystery took place. They have a sign there saying do not go up on the porch. But obviously you can walk on a sidewalk. Cool Victorian style house.
Beautiful house.
Looks like a haunted house.
Yeah. Very popular house for people to visit in the area, especially on Halloween. Unsolved Mysteries have been here. I think another.
Oh, the actual Unsolved Mysteries was here.
Yeah. NBC, maybe Dateline or something, but yeah.
You ever done a video here before?
Never.
Never. You gonna do one today?
I think so. I'm here, right?
I just looked up to see who's been here, and my buddy World of Micah did a video on this place.
Did not know that.
I had no idea this place existed.
Do you want to tell the story?
You want to give me like a PG version of the story?
Yes.
Go for it.
Hold on, let me get in here.
You got it.
The Cliff Notes version?
Yeah, we'll do the easy version of it. What happened here? So a man named John Hardin, he lived here with his wife, little girl, I believe, 1975, wakes up in the middle of the night, his truck outside is on fire. Right in this driveway right up here. His truck was on fire. So he rushed down the back stairs, out towards his car, or his truck, which was on fire, and he was then shot with a shotgun and died on site.
Okay.
Who shot him?
No one knows. It's unsolved.
So, I mean, and then it goes into the house being haunted by him. Various reports by people who lived here. But I think what's more interesting is the fact that his car was on fire. They could see that somebody had a vendetta against this guy, right?
Well, obviously the person who probably ended his life started the fire
Either
to get him to come outside. If your car's on fire, you're not going to stay indoors looking at it. You're going to run out
But people say
over
that
to the driveway.
Now, there's another part of the story that's interesting. Is a woman from Northeast. She was living. She had a dream about a house that looked exactly like this one. She'd never seen it before, and visions of a back stairwell. So she was up here in Florida, down here in Florida, I should say. Sorry. And she was driving along with her sister. She said, "That's the house of my dreams." It was a very vivid dream. They bought the house. When she went into, then she started saying it was haunted. Now, it kind of sounds Amityville-esque, you know, Amityville-esque. People making up stories once you get in. But another family lived here afterwards. I forget their name, Haley, Harvey, something like that. Said there's some occurrences in there. Spirits, if you will.
Ghost stories of Claremont.
Yeah, a very famous house, and it's kind of like Amityville, where a crime actually did happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Amityville house is a real thing.
Now, if we were at the Amityville house right now, the locals would be yelling profanity at us and telling us to get out of town.
I've been there twice.
You can only drive back and forth in front of the house.
No, I walked right around it.
Really?
Yep.
You've had better luck than I did.
As soon as I went around back,
They weren't grumpy?
when I went around back and started filming across the canal,
Oh,
when they were yelling at me. Not the
interesting.
owners, somebody else.
Okay.
Tell me not to go on the.
I've never had good luck. I've never had good luck there.
Yeah, they were always following me.
They're a lot nicer here in Claremont.
Yeah.
John Hardin. John Hardin awakens.
I love it.
He smells. Sees burning. Keep going. Looks out his window. His car on fire.
Over there.
He's like, oh my goodness, why is my car on fire? He runs outside, checking on his car. Maybe you grab the fire extinguisher, see if you can put out the fire.
Ran down the
car.
back stairs.
Ran down the back stairs.
Yeah.
I like how you just threw the fire extinguisher in a thing. You had no idea.
I know,
if you really...
you know, he's adding color to the
Yeah, I like it.
We don't know if it
Fire
exists, but I love
extinguisher in
it.
one hand, bucket of water in the other.
Yes.
Comes out there without, as he's sitting, my car is my life. It is on fire. And unbeknownst to him, a mysterious person blasts him with a shotgun, leaving him.
I like your delivery better than Scott's.
Leaving him.
I do like his delivery better than mine. Yeah, but he had time to rehearse.
Oh yeah.
They're saying the buckshot here is left over from 49 years ago.
These are parent bullet shots.
Well, it's where it spreads out, which means the side of this would have been 49 years old.
Yeah.
Maybe, who knows?
But buckshot, what do you say? Buckshot sprays out, right? And
Yeah.
then it's gonna leave a bunch of marks. That's the owner.
Yeah, the owner was nice.
Really nice. Came on and talked to us. Back there.
Refurbing the whole place. He said if it wasn't under refurb, he might let us in and look at the staircase where I guess there was I said it was an unsolved mystery, but there really was an episode of Unsolved Mysteries filmed here. They told the story. Ghost stories.
His car to be in flames.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, no, my car. He's completely taken aback. Does not know why his car's on
That was
fire.
not a direct quote. No, my car.
Probably.
What was he carrying out to the car?
Probably, you know, a fire extinguisher, maybe a bucket of water with him. He's gonna extinguish this car fire.
And again, what did it smell like?
Like burning metal, ashes, burning rubber.
Our family that lived here had 2 daughters, and the spirit would always check on the daughters.
Okay. So
As
maybe
if-
he's checking on his own children.
Exactly. They said that he didn't haunt them or scare them. He liked to check on them to make sure they were okay.
So a friendly, benevolent ghost.
I've never seen awnings like that are attached and welded together.
Right.
What are those called? Do those have a special name, those awnings? Aren't they specific to Florida, Adam?
I call them awnings.
Awnings?
I don't know.
Aren't they like built for hurricanes though?
Oh, you're thinking like hurricane shutters?
Yeah, those shutters up there.
No, those are not. No, I wouldn't call those hurricane shutters.
Not hurricane shutters.
Those are just like little awnings, like window awnings.
But I must say, like, you look at this. This looks like a haunted house.
Yeah. It looks like a haunted house, bro. Go to. We're definitely.
Speaking of small towns, everyone driving by is looking at us right now. Everyone.
What are they doing? Why
Everybody just wondering what you're filming, why we're filming.
shuffleboard court?
Yep.
And pickleball.
Shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard.
Pickleball.
Very, very Florida.
Yep.
Very Florida sport.
If you have a nice pickleball, bring it here.
I've never heard of pickleball.
It's like miniature tennis, right?
Miniature tennis, very, very popular here.
You ever played pickleball, Adam?
I've never played it, but I've seen people play it.
See, the ping pong tennis in the middle goes pickleball. Yeah.
You know what we should do?
What?
Go find a coffee place.
Oh, you like coffee?
I like coffee.
I hadn't heard that.
You want to get some coffee?
We're gonna have some water. I'm gonna have a coffee. You're right.
Let's get some coffee.
Look at that look you gave me. You're gonna.
I was gonna fist bump you. I was so excited about coffee. Can't fist bump Jacob. Fist bump Jacob though. He doesn't drink coffee. I'll fist bump you.
I'll fist bump.
You didn't get energy drinks?
Oh no, not energy drink.
Really?
No.
That's probably good because coffee. Is,
Diet soda.
What's your favorite diet soda?
I like. It doesn't have caffeine in it. I like to drink Diet Orange Sunkiss is my go-to.
Nice. I drink a lot of energy drinks. A lot.
What's your favorite energy drink?
Frozen Bombsicle by CP4 or whatever it's called.
What the heck? What did you just say?
Frozen Bombsicle. It tastes like a slushy from the 80s. But
How about we just get coffee? Make it a lot easier.
I was born in the 90s. I'm a millennial. I don't know anything.
Not true. All right, this needs to be the coffee spot we go to. Look at this. Energy Lab. I don't know if this is open. I don't think this is going to be open. We might have to go somewhere else. Energy Lab Cafe. Okay, I thought it was going to say now closed, but it just says attention cyclists, no bikes by order of the fire marshal.
What's wrong, Adam? You looking?
It just says no bikes.
Bikes?
No bikes on the deck. But it looks like this is closed, but let's check it out. Oh, it's open. All right, coffee achieved. Says, I'm so loved. So one thing I will say about that coffee place, they did not have regular sugar or regular milk or anything. It's definitely an unconventional coffee spot.
Yeah, they have organic honey instead of sugar.
You have to sweeten it with honey.
Yeah. As with most things. But no cream for coffee? What's happening?
It's the new
We're
age,
ahead
man.
of
It's
this
the new era.
It's the dawn of a new day.
It's the dawn of a new day here at the Energy Labs. But a lot of places are kind of turning into this. What would the terminology be? Like new school, hipstery?
That's what we were saying.
Earlier he said it was more of a
no cream.
hipster.
Yeah.
Is that something I shouldn't say?
Can you say hipster?
Hipster's fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, you can say it. Can I say it?
Yeah, I can say anything I want.
All right. Made it over to Winter Park now. All right, we're over here on the corner of Tyree Lane and Hewick Lane? Hewick Lane. Oh, Hawick Lane. Hawick Lane. I was over here a couple of years ago and it looks like it's still pretty much the same. It's the American Flag House. Right over here through this park.
Residential area.
I like this little, this is a square triangle right here, Triangle Park. Just doing the rounds today. 3 of us. Got a bench here. Last time I was here, the guy who owns the property came out. He was like talking to me for a bit, but again, that's been a while back.
Norms of American system and recognize human rights. Hundreds of thousands of American lives have been destroyed, spanning decades. I'm not entirely sure what
there you go.
what all that means.
Dreyfus, USS Dreyfus. So the guy that originally built this house, it was like he made it into a battleship.
Yeah.
The USS Dreyfus. So he was drummed out of the army, the military. Sorry, I should say. I'm not sure which branch of the military. He was drummed out. So then he made it into a battleship, and then he filled it. He threatened to fill it with concrete because the city wanted to tear it down, and the flagpole was way higher than it is. That flagpole is now, what do you say? So they shortened the flagpole.
We had a giant flagpole.
So then he covered it with American flags. It used to look like a battleship. That was the big thing. The USS Dreyfus.
Well, the city has fused with the city.
Oh yeah, yeah. This house has been.
Yeah, the flagpole was like twice as tall.
Right.
Just like
And it was
stuff. The city just doesn't.
Upside down flag for a long time, but yeah.
Oh yeah, an upside down flag, like
Yeah.
the signal for like distress. Yeah.
So I guess it's the same owner, or
You don't see too many little triangle-style parks in the middle of a neighborhood. A beautiful little park, though. Here in Winter Park, Florida. Whenever I see a house like this, I always wonder what the neighbors think about being in an area like this and always having a permanent display of anything that's a little bit out of the ordinary or unusual.
that's pretty cool.
Hey, we have arrived over at Rollins College.
Phi Beta Kappa.
Finding parking around here was a little difficult, but Scott managed to figure it out.
6 cents, Adam. 6 cents. Wow. That's amazing.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers is one of those guys that I don't think I've ever heard one person say anything negative about, ever.
Well, he owes me $500.
Can you think of anyone else that is beloved as Mr. Rogers?
Tom Hanks?
No, Tom Hanks is not as beloved as Mr.
Not
Rogers.
as beloved?
No.
Well, not as beloved. I guess you're right.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers.
I think
pretty
Mr.
much
Rogers is the
universally-
number one.
Number one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of. Well, yeah. I mean,
Who else?
Canada's songbird Celine Dion. Does anybody have a bad word to say about her? I don't think so.
I'm sure. Yeah, that's a good point.
She's
a good
kind
point.
of beloved. You know. And I think around back there's puppets. I think the puppets are around back. Oh, there certainly are. Look at
Oh, they sure are. Look at this.
Wow.
That is cool.
Look at that.
So you said one of these was named after his wife?
Yes, Queen Sarah the puppet is named. He met his wife Sarah here in the early 50s. You know what? This is really incredible to see. What kind of work went into this? Wow.
But you know what? Tom Hanks played Fred Rogers
He did.
in the movie.
I'm onto something.
Didn't he play your buddy Walt Disney as well?
He played Walt Disney in Saving Mr. Banks. Great movie.
Wow.
Never saw the Fred Rogers
I
film.
think if Mr. Rogers ever got canceled, I think we're just done.
I don't think he could be canceled. He was. I mean, he was kind of ahead of his.
Uncancelable man.
Kind of ahead of his time when he was. You know, he promoted everything that's good. Or should be good.
Did he promote? I'm trying to think if he's ever done anything bad.
No, he's.
Don't think so.
Love your neighbor, right? I mean, pretty much. Look at it down here. Wow, looks like it's set. Locomotive, neighborhood trolley down
Ooh,
there.
I wonder what the 143 is.
I don't know.
It's got to be a reference to something.
Would you be mine?
Oh, that's
Could
so
you
good.
be mine?
I know what this means.
You do.
Yes.
Wait. Let me get this.
Okay. It says 143 here on the shoe.
143 on the shoe.
Mr. Rogers. This is true. It sounds like I'm making this up, but this is true.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers weighed 143 pounds. And he chose to always keep himself at this weight. He would weigh himself every morning. He wanted to always make sure he was 143 pounds.
Really?
Because it has one letter in it. Love has 4 letters in it. And you.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Wow. Look at you. Look at you. You've been spewing out facts all day. You know a lot.
What would he have done if he was big boned?
What?
Wait a second.
You all.
What did you think his intro was?
Why, hello there.
No,
What? A little creepy.
that's Obi-Wan.
Hey.
Was it Obi-Wan that says hello, ho hi
Hey, you
there?
all? Hey, you all or hey, you guys?
Hey, you all.
Hey, you guys is Kool-Aid Man. Copyright.
That's
Hey, you
that's
guys.
from Goonies.
Oh, yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
you
Yeah, the Kool-Aid Man
guys.
never said that. Hey, you guys.
No, the Kool-Aid Man said, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Ruth, baby. All right.
Baby Ruth.
Hey, you all.
And we've all done, well, you guys have done the most ridiculously long outros.
Hey, mister.
Are
we gonna do a third
No,
ridiculously
mine's
long
going to be
outro?
short. Check out Scott on Tape, or Scott on Tap. Jacob the Carpetbagger. And myself.
Adam the.
Check us out.
Adam the.
That's me.
Adam the.
Yep.
Adam the.
All right. Let's go get some food somewhere.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
All right. I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for
This is
watching,
going to be the
everybody.
shortest of all. Maybe. I'm not done yet. What was that?
You're gonna stretch it out a little bit. We're gonna do something else, no?
Oh, you want to tell a story?
Yeah. I'd like to tell a story.
What do you got? What, give me some music anecdote.
But no, it's not about music. This is actually a true story about crossing the border, coming down here from Canada just last week. So it's about 8 o'clock.
Oh, you told us this in the car. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Please don't cut me off because
Not
I really
gonna
want
cut
to
you
get
off.
the story in because Jacob loved it.
Yeah.
So it's like 8 a.m. I'm exhausted. I'm going across the border and I have the fast